Hey, what's going on, guys? Skux here. I just want to make this quick video to give you more insight on the announcement I made a few days ago and get us all back on the same page. I've given a few days for guys to vent and especially get some constructive criticism back, because I'll always be taking on constructive criticism and I won't shy away from it. To give you guys reality on why the airdrops aren't happening, I'm going to take full responsibility right now. I was speculating that some of our major endorsed assets and partners that we've acquired for the community wallet, I was speculating that they would be available to us to build on and provide use cases for those airdrops in 2022. This is obviously not the case, and it's not fault of their own. It was just me being optimistic and perhaps a little bit too much so. And well, definitely too much so, because we're in this situation right now where you guys are really disappointed because the Christmas airdrops are not going to be happening or commencing right now. We're looking at April, could be earlier, but again, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. April would be the latest in my honest evaluation. And so that's one of the negative things about that announcement. The other thing I touched on was the GST. So there is a potential GST from the NFT worlds we acquired back around February to, well, all the way up until now. Like, we're always going to be acquiring it, but we've spent around 1.4.5 million. We've always deemed these NFT worlds as inventory, but due to some regulation changes, we might be getting applied some GST to that. It's not going to be any more significant than anything we've gotten through before. I mean, the Microsoft news being the biggest. We had Metacrafters quite literally their founder take 150,000 US from us and then require another 80,000 just to pay out so that Skux City could become ours. And obviously that timed up very well with when Microsoft news came out, and that Skux City wasn't going to have a use case until we move it over to the new platform that NFT Worlds is developing, which again, that's just a delay. That's not anything to be too upset about. But yeah, that GST is just something I want to keep us prepared for. And right now, when I've looked over everything with my legal team and financial advisors, we're very asset rich, and we just need to make some changes here and there behind the scenes, stuff that is more sensitive information. And if you guys ever want to have a one-on-one call, if you're a holder, whether you're a large holder or just hold one collecting meta, I'm more than happy to have those conversations, explain those numbers to you guys. But this public video or my public announcement on the Discord is not that place. Moving on to the good things. All right, let's go back. Sorry. So yeah, I talked about how we might be moving assets around to find cheaper entry points. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then the other thing is, if there is assets that don't apply to these two boxes, that don't check both of these boxes, where they have yields, obviously like a native currency to their metaverse platform, and they need to have building and developing potential for our team to use their platform and create experiences for you guys. If they don't have those two boxes, we will be liquidating those, and funds will be directed to both acquiring assets at a cheaper entry point and having USD on hand for any potential GST or finance security that we need going into April. So moving on from that now to the good parts, right? We're going to close up this video with talking about our 50 plus Worlds Beyond assets are up over 80%. And I believe they'll continue to climb. Those guys are absolutely killing it. They've had so much momentum even in this bear market, and I'm really happy that even though we had a couple little hiccups, that you guys, a lot of you got invested into them and have seen these profits, whether you're staying for the long haul like I will be with the community wallet, or you're looking for a flip, like that's part of the industry. I'm just glad you got to make some profits. I think it would be impossible to not make profits on. I don't think they were never lower than their minting price. So congrats, guys. And then my other good news is me and ArcDev have been having a lot of phone calls, and we are, as Collecting Meta, very well positioned to take full advantage of their relaunch. And let's just say that they understand how large of supporters and advocates we have been from the start. So that's going to serve us to be really handy come early 2023 when their beta is out for us. So again, these next 3 months, think of it as more of a quiet time financially cleaning up zone, and that is going to upset some investors that are more into the industry for quick flips. Totally understand that, but as you guys can see, our largest holders right now, who I was having hundreds of calls with prior to making that public announcement, and if I missed you, I'm very sorry, and please hit my DMs. It wasn't purposeful that I missed anyone on a phone call prior to the news. I just wanted to get it out as soon as possible. So yeah, you guys understand that these large holders are sticking with us because they see our project as a 3 to 5 year roadmap. It's not just quick flips for these guys, nor is it for me. This is my livelihood. I'm always going to be working on collecting meta. And then last thing is we're going to talk about is Christmas and Hanukkah. I hope you guys have an incredible time. We will be getting those airdrops out to you of the collecting meta passes, so those will be happening. Right now it's looking like an airdrop. There is the potential it becomes a claim, but that's going to be last resort. We are going to be at this point aiming to do the airdrop, and I'm just excited for you guys to spend time with your loved ones, whatever you plan to do. I hope you stick around the general Discord and we have some great vibes, because Christmas time is my favorite time of the year. Way more fun than my birthday, because realistically everybody's got some reason to enjoy themselves, whether it's presents, whether it's sports that are going on at the time. I just hope you guys are all amongst the good Christmas spirit. And last thing I'll leave this a little bit alpha for you guys is NFT Worlds is coming out with some loot boxes, and I think we can do something with those loot boxes prior to Christmas for you guys, or around the Christmas time. All right, guys, cheers. Appreciate you taking the time.